Hey, beautiful souls. I'm Sarah, your soul oracle, deconditioning coach, and mirror here at Soul Heart Intuitive Coaching. And this is your energy update for the week of April 12th to April 18th. So this week, something is building, but it's not chaotic and it's not overwhelming. It's focused and intentional, but quietly powerful. It's the kind of shift that doesn't rush you. It refines you. And if you slow down enough, you'll feel where your energy is ready to move. The skies this week aren't pushing you forward blindly. They're asking you to move with clarity and intention, to listen not just to what excites you, but to what's actually aligned. There's momentum here, but it needs direction. As Mars meets Neptune in Aries on April 13th, inspiration is going to start to ignite. You may feel pulled towards something meaningful, something that feels almost destined. But this isn't about chasing the vision. It's about grounding it, because a dream without structure stays a dream. At the same time, Venus in Taurus is going to sextile Jupiter in Cancer. So warmth is going to start to return. Connection is going to feel easier, and support feels like it's available. So let yourself receive it. Enjoy what's good without overreaching. So stability grows when you appreciate what's already here. Mercury in Pisces is going to begin to shift things when it sextiles Uranus and Taurus on April 14th. First, opening new insight through unexpected ideas. Old problems are going to have new solutions, but only if you loosen your grip on how things should be. Later that day, Mercury is going to enter the sign of Aries. Your mind is going to sharpen. Ideas are going to come quickly, and words are going to come faster. But clarity isn't the same as readiness. So pause before you act on every thought. Strategy matters. Midweek, the energy is going to start to deepen. The sun in Aries is going to meet Chiron in Aries on April 16th. Old wounds around identity may arise. These aren't there to set you back, but to show you where you've been too hard on yourself. This is where strength softens into awareness. Later to that day, Mars in Aries is going to sextile Pluto in Aquarius. And now your power focuses. If you're clear on your direction, momentum is going to start to build. And this is intentional movement, not scattered action. Our purpose sharpens everything. But when Mercury meets Neptune in Aries later in that day, the mind can start to blur. Not everything needs to be said right now. Not every thought needs to be acted on. So step back from intensity and let clarity settle before you respond. And then the new moon in Aries arrives on April 17th. This is a clean beginning. It's not performative or reactive, it's aligned. And this is where you choose something that's yours, something self led, something honest, and you move, not from ego, but from clarity. As Mercury and Aries sextiles with Pluto and Aquarius on April 18th, our insights are going to start to sharpen again. And you can see through what's surface level right now. So speak carefully. Use your awareness with intention. Power doesn't need force. This week isn't about urgency, it's about intentional movement. And if you felt inspired, but also unsure, if you felt ready, but also aware that there's more to consider, you're not off track. You're refining your direction. So don't rush your vision. Don't react to the pressure. Let clarity lead. Let alignment decide. Because the real shift, it's not in how fast you move, it's in how intentionally you choose your next step. And that's where real momentum begins. So remember to take a breath. You're not behind. You're right on time. And everything is unfolding exactly as it should. You're not leaving the path. You are the path. Overall energy for this week, we have three cards. We have Gemini, I think, Grand Cross Provoker, and Aquarius, I know. So you can see from the overall energy this week that there is a lot of Aries energy. It's here to make you think, to make you wonder, to make you pause. That's the purpose of what's going on right now. But it's also here to provoke you. And those provocations are here to help push you in a direction that's different. It's not about what you know. You know what you know, but is what you know true? Is you know accurate? You're waiting for clarity on that information so that you can start to go forward. But you need to pay attention to what it is that the information is there to show you and what it's there to give you. That information is there for a reason. Provocations aren't just here to piss us off. They are here to help push us in a different direction, to make us look at things in a different way. And that's ultimately what you need to be doing right now. With all of this Aries energy, this is a new way of thinking, a new way of knowing, a new way of being. And that is ultimately what you are here to do right now. These provocations are here to push you into a different direction. This is all a new chapter. Things are unfolding the way that they are going to, but you need to be willing to listen to it, not say, I already know this or I already think this way. How can you think new? How can you think differently? How can you learn new information? Those are ultimately the questions that you need to be asking yourself right now. And that's what the energy this week is all about. I've pulled cards for each of the zodiac signs and the messages, they're layered. Our sun and rising sign is where your future self is whispering to you through the veil. So let's tune in. Remember, this isn't a matter of controlling the outcome, but to mirror back what your soul already knows is ready to shift. So let this be your pause, your anchor, and your reminder that this energy isn't here to break you. It's here to recalibrate you. So, Aries, your card this week is unexpected. Expect unexpected things to happen. This energy is here to shift you. Remember, you're being provoked. All of this energy is happening in your sign for the most part. So there is a real concentration on you and things in your life that need to shift and need to change and need to move. Unexpected does not have to be bad. Let me say that again. Unexpected things do not have to be bad. They can seem like it in the moment, but that unexpected energy could be taking you in a direction that is something that you want to go in, but you have to take that first step. You have to take that first leap and move in the direction that you're meant to be going in. The energy is here to help you and to move you in that direction, whether it seems like it or not. Sometimes those things that come unexpectedly can be blessings in the long run. So look for the unexpected and see what direction it takes you. Don't just question it and don't just say, I don't want to do that. Just move with the unexpected this week. Taurus, your card this week is positive minded people. Pay attention to the positive minded people. Most likely, you have gotten trapped in this bout of negativity and you need to get yourself out of it. But the way to do that is to spend time around people who are more positive minded than you and to listen to what they actually have to say. Now, can you shift that negativity into positivity? Absolutely. But it is going to take work and you have to be willing to do the work, which means that you have to take a step outside of what it is that you already know and what it is that you think you know, and actually listen to what it is that people are trying to tell you. What messages are they trying to deliver to you? Pay attention to people who just let things roll off their back and be like, that was interesting. That happened. Let yourself shift your vibration from one of negativity to one of positivity, and you never know what direction things will take you if you do. Gemini, your card this week is flow. It is important that you move with the flow this week. Don't try to force your agenda on things that aren't meant to happen that way. Forcing our agenda just pisses us off and frustrates us even more. And even those around us, not necessarily just yourself. So move with the flow. The energy is moving you in a direction that it wants you to go in, but you have to be willing to listen to what that flow is. What is the energy trying to tell you? Is the vibration trying to tell you? It is here to take you in that direction for a reason, but you have to be willing to listen and not say that I already know that. I already have all of the answers. This is a time of seeking and searching for you to know and to learn the answers. So go with the flow and move in the direction that the energy is trying to tell you. Cancer, your card this week is triggers. You are being triggered for a reason. All of this Aries energy is in square to you and your own energy. You are being provoked. But what is that provocation for? These triggers are here to help you to move through the information that you are getting, the information that you are receiving. These triggers and provocations, they are here for a reason. They are not here just to piss you off. They are here to catapult you and to move you forward. But you have to be willing to listen and to look below the surface of what it is that is triggering you and why. It's not easy to look at our triggers, but it is worthwhile because eventually, if you can start doing the work and looking at the triggers and why they might be triggering you, you can start to see things more clearly. That is why they are here. help you see things clearly, and to move possibly in a different direction. Leo, your card this week is Answers Within. You already have the answers within inside yourself. You're looking outside for external validation, but you already know deep within inside yourself what it is that is true. Listen to the answers within inside yourself. Don't listen to what other people say. They have their own bias, they have their own information. That's more about them than it is about you. So you listen to the answers within inside you. You have the information that you need to take the steps forward, even if you don't want to take them yet. You know what the information is that you want, so move in that direction. Virgo, your card this week is Compassion. This world needs more compassion. You need more compassion. You can be very critical with yourself. You want to have a plan. You want things to work out a certain way, but sometimes things don't work out the way they expect or the way that we want things to. Be compassionate with yourself when things start to go awry. Don't just be critical of yourself or other people. People are people too. Everybody makes mistakes. Nobody is perfect. And that can be a reminder to yourself this week. Nobody is perfect. Be kind, be compassionate to yourself and to other people. As I said, this world needs more of this. Start the path to being more kind and compassionate to yourself, to others. Libra, your card this week is Reliable. You have a tendency to show up for whenever other people need you, but to show up for yourself. This is a week for you to not just be reliable for other people, but to be reliable for yourself. Pay attention to what your needs are first. And that may mean that you are unreliable for somebody else, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. You need to pay most attention to yourself. Your relationships teach you something about you, but that doesn't mean that it's necessarily true or that it necessarily has to all be that way. How do you need to be reliable for yourself is the question. Put yourself first this week. This Aries energy is in opposition to yours. It is here to teach you something. It is here to tell you something, but you have to be willing to listen to it. You have to be willing to pay attention. What is that sense of self that you need to pay attention to and you need to be learning about? That's your question. Scorpio, your card this week is Intention. What is your intention? Where do you want things to go? What direction do you want to go things to go in? And then you need to have a little bit of trust. Trust that things are going to go in that direction. Now, that doesn't mean when I say that you need to trust that things are going to go in that direction, that you just set the intention and then you don't have to take any steps or you don't need to do anything to move in that direction, because that's kind of counterintuitive. You need to set the intention, take steps towards it, but you also need to know and recognize when things aren't working for that particular day. Things aren't moving the way that you want to. And then learn to take a step back and go, okay, do I need to broaden my intention? Do I need to look at it differently? And maybe even shift things around and change it. There is nothing wrong with setting an intention and then going back and making edits to it. It's okay to make edits to things and to make changes. You don't have to always just keep going the same progression. What is your intention this week? That is the question. What is the ultimate goal that you want to achieve? Start taking steps towards that. But remember, you may need to make changes. Sagittarius, your card this week is Vibration. Pay attention to the vibration of yourself that you present to other people, and pay attention to the vibration that other people present to you. Both of them are going to provide you with important information. This energy has a sense of fire to it. So people may be very fiery, and you are fiery by nature, but that doesn't mean that you have to take on everybody else's vibration and be fiery right along with them. There are certain instances where that fire can come in handy for you, but it may not be all the time. Pay attention to what it is that you need. Pay attention to what it is that you are receiving from other people. But you don't have to do all of it. You don't have to take all of it on. Be selective in terms of what energy you spend time around. Pay real attention to what that energy is and what it is here to tell you. It is moving you in a direction, and it's time to pay attention. Capricorn, your card this week is mental repetition. Again, this energy is impacting you. It is making you think. And those mental repetitions are here to give you information, to provide you with that sense of what it is that you need to work on. But it's mostly up here. This energy is here to teach you something about what that mental repetition does to you. Does it make you question yourself? Or does it provide you with the endurance and the energy that you need so that you can keep moving forward up that hill? Whatever it is, pay attention to what that repetition is doing. How does it make you feel? Is it controlling you? Is it making you feel like you have to do this no matter what? If it is making you feel negatively, then it is time that you do the work and start to unravel what that repetition is. If it makes you feel good about yourself, then great, move with that. But be selective in terms of the way that you look at things. Don't listen to the mental repetition that other people are inserting inside you. Other people are telling you the same thing over and over and over again. You need to learn to trust yourself. Trust you first and foremost. And if you don't know how to trust yourself, then start doing little exercises. Pay attention to what that mental repetition is. See, try something that it says. See whether it's accurate or not. And then if it is accurate, great. Move with that. Move in that direction. But if there's a negative feeling within inside you as soon as you try it, that's your intuition whispering to you that this isn't the right direction for you. So listen to what that mental repetition is telling you. It has a message for you. You just have to be willing to listen to it. Aquarius, your card this week is acceptance. Pay attention to what the energy is telling you. Accept that things are the way that they are. Move in this direction. Things are working harmoniously with some of your energy right now. So move in that direction. You might not have the dynamics that Capricorn or Libra or Cancer have this week, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you don't have to have the same impact or that this energy doesn't have the same impact on you. It's just not as right in your face as it might be otherwise. So pay attention to this energy. The energy is here to help you and to work with you. So move in the direction the energy wants you to go. It's here to help you. So let the energy help you this week. And Pisces, your card this week is receive healing. Things are kind of in your blind spot right now. You're not necessarily seeing things the way that you can potentially see them. And that's okay. But when things are in your blind spot, it can be a really good opportunity for you to look and to examine and to do some healing work on yourself. Because you aren't seeing things clearly the way that you need to, take a step back. Don't just react. Listen to what it is that your body is telling you. Take information that you receive that it feels intuitive to you and start to move in the direction that that wants you to go. You may need help to do this because you're not able to see things clearly. Other people may have to help you more. Allow them to help you. But healing is the number one task for you this week. Remember, you're not lost. You're in between stories. So let these messages find a place in your body, even if they don't make sense yet, because sometimes the most powerful knowing comes in the quiet after the card is pulled. So let the messages you received anchor your next step, even if you can't see the full map yet. Our sun and rising sign are codes that are layered. Let them sit, let them settle. And if you're craving deeper cosmic guidance and spiritual anchoring, come join me inside the Soul Keys Temple. It's my signature monthly membership. You can find full details at www.soulheartintuitivecoaching.com. You can also always book a personal soul session with me deeper if you want to go deeper one-on-one. I'm also on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube, and the magic continues there. So here's to a week of sacred pivots anchored clarity, and deep inner resonance. So stay tuned in, stay luminous, stay you, and I will talk to you next week.